Welcome back to ciLiving. I'm your host, Jaclyn Friedlander. Tabletop Central is a gaming convention coming to Savoy, and it's already less than a month away. Here with all of the details is Andrew. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so tell me about Tabletop Central.
So it's a gaming convention that we've been doing. We started in 2019. This will be our 6th year doing it because obviously everybody took a year off in there from doing events. But it is a large open space for people to come, try new games, play games that they don't get to play that often, meet new people, hang out with friends, whatever.
And those are the great things I feel like about conventions, is because there's always that want to try before you buy, and that's not always an opportunity because board games can be costly and you want something that you're going to want to play. So this is the perfect opportunity to come and try something that you've maybe never played before. Now you have a library of over 400 games, correct?
Yes, we will be bringing over 400 games for people to check out. Anyone who's attending the event can check out games for free throughout the length of the event. They can't take them home with them. They have to stay in the building. But, but they can check out any of the games they want for free and play them with people. So even if you were curious about something, you can pull it out, try it. If you don't like it, you can stop playing and put it back. Or you can, play for as long as you want during the event.
And I feel like with 400 games, you probably don't need to bring your own game. But if you happen to have a game that you really want to play or have been really wanting to try out, is it something that people can bring and set up a table? How does that work?
So we will have tables set up and ready to go. There are certain tables that are registered, like designated for events, scheduled games that are being run. Like on screen, Thunder Road Vendetta was a scheduled game being run, so that was on that table. But there are other tables that are just designated for open play tables. So if you bring your games, you can play them there. If you check them out from the library, you can play them there. If you check out any of the Play to Win games, which are some of our giveaways, you can play them there. Or if you just need a space to sit down in between doing things, you can sit at one of the open play tables as well.
And then how do the games that are scheduled work? Is it something that in addition to registering for the convention, you also have to register to play specific games? Are they just kind of open tables that if you're wandering by and a game is about to start, you can jump in? How does that work?
It's a little bit of both. So there's a schedule that's on the website right now. You can see all the games that are being run. It's possible some things might be added before the convention too, but at this point it's a pretty stacked schedule. So we have 130 something of scheduled games that'll be running throughout the weekend. And right now you can sign up to reserve a spot in any of those games that are running. But if they're not all full during the event, if you just walk up and register on site, if there's an open space, you can jump in on the game as well.
And where and when is the event happening if somebody wants to attend?
It will be at the Savoy Recreation Center on September 6th and 7th.
6th and 7th. And can you buy a ticket for one day, or do you buy for the whole weekend, or how does that work?
You can do a weekend or a day. Saturday and Sunday each have their own price, and there's a price for the whole weekend. And it's cheaper if you buy in advance, so you can go register right now. And that will also allow you to register for the games that are running too. So you don't want someone to take a spot on something you really want to play. So you can reserve your space now if you want to.
And I see you've brought a handful of games here. So these are all games that are new to the collection, right?
Yes, these are new to the library. They just came out. This one, Spooktacular, just came out at Gen Con a couple weeks ago, and it's sold out every day. So you might not be able to find it too readily in the near future, but you can try it out at Tabletop Central if you want.
Nice. And then you have Moon Colony Bloodbath. This one looks like a Lego game.
It is.
I feel like Lego games are always really cool because in addition to the game element of it, there's also usually a building component.
Even if you don't want to play the game, you can just build stuff with the Legos inside of it.
Right, exactly. And then Forest Shuffle and...
so this is the new edition of Forest Shuffle. There was a previous one that was popular before, and now this is a sort of standalone expansion that came out.
And that's great. And there's people that are going to be at the convention. So if you're looking for a specific game with a specific mechanic, we all want to play a co-op game against the board, or we want to play a set collection game or things like that. You have people that can advise and steer you toward the correct games to check out.
Yeah,
in the library,
we can make recommendations from the library. And yeah, anything you want to try, we'll point you towards something.
Awesome. And there is a whole nother board game element that is completely separate. So hang around because I want to talk to you about that as well. And you be sure to stick around because there is another tabletop gaming opportunity here in Central Illinois, which you will learn all about Kudo Plays and how they're bringing new ideas to life. ciLiving will be right back.